What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and no, it's not my channel that's under attack, but it is another small YouTuber's channel, and I made a video about it yesterday about how a ultra thin-skinned brand thief, former UFC meme Brendan Schaub, also known as Brenda, had taken advantage of the YouTube broken copyright system through a company called Bent Pixels, which I'm going to walk you through, to take down an entire channel of a small YouTuber who was making fun of him. That's correct. Brendan Schaub, also known as Brenda Schaub, got mad. He also, by the way, calls himself a comedian. Now, again, I don't have anything personal against Brenda. I've never met her or him. Sorry, him. I just know that what I don't like is somebody taking advantage of the YouTube copyright system to extinguish criticism. Look, there are hundreds, maybe thousands of videos on YouTube roasting me. Some of them extraordinarily mean, some of them full of lies. It's just part of it. It's what you gotta deal with. You don't get to whine you don't get to take advantage of YouTube. This is a big problem with these celebs coming to YouTube. They think they play by different rules, but it's time to remind them, look, I don't know what Brenda does when he's not, in my opinion, stealing his friends' brands. You know, like, don't push me, you know, that brand you're selling as merch that you stole, in my opinion, from Crystalia and various other things you've stolen, and the hundreds of thousands of, in my opinion, bots that follow you on Twitter. I don't care about any of that stuff, Brenda. I don't care that there's security cam footage of you passing what appears to be a piece of paper that may or may not contain your phone number to a woman who is not your woman. I don't care about any of that. What I care about is you using the YouTube copyright system illegally to silence competition or silence criticism of you. Now, here's the breakdown. A small YouTuber, I don't say that to be insulting, but I'm just saying, like, it's not like this YouTuber had 10 million subs and was just dunking on you endlessly. This is a YouTuber, I don't know, you know, they weren't getting millions of views on their videos, who would take clips of The Fighter and the Kid, the Dead podcast that he's on with Brian Callen and some other people nowadays, and meme on him, make fun of him. Completely, inarguably fair use. But Brenda didn't like it. And I feel like I'm putting an unofficial application in here to PF Chang's, even though they don't care for me. But I'm telling you, I am not a fan of Brendan Schaub anymore. He's had several days now to back off this ridiculous lawsuit. So how do we end up here? He takes down these videos for making fun of him, claiming that it's copyright infringement. It is not copyright infringement. Also, shout out to this team of cowards over at Bent Pixels, who, you know, Bent Pixels, so male. Wow, looks like 90% of your staff are men. That's not a good look in today's society. But what they do is what they call digital rights management, which is also the same garbage that weakling Pokimane tried to do. And remember what happened when I called her out and she is the second or third most popular streamer on Twitch? They back down because they think they can bully creators. And who knows how often this happens to smaller creators who don't have the revenue, assets, or money to take on a legal case. Look, even if you have a slam dunk lawsuit, for example, I had a slam dunk lawsuit that was a guaranteed win, and I still lost 50 grand pursuing it. Okay. So a lot of people don't understand that lawsuits are extraordinarily expensive and often end up in moral victories. So when you don't have the money to invest a large sum of cash or a big following that will help fund it, you just got to take the L. Well, what they did was issue a bunch of quote unquote copyright strikes, which were false because the videos were fair use. And then the YouTuber's channel got taken down. Then what happens is you can counter those copyright claims. So if a thin-skinned baby here, we'll call them Brenda, has a video making fun of them, they don't like that. They can't take that. It bothers them. It gets in their head. It lives their rent free. They can't live their life. They can't have the world's worst deadlift form lifting weights for Instagram videos for 11 people without thinking about that video. They can't go to the gym in Michael Jordan shoes to work out without thinking about that video. So they say, they used my podcast to make fun of me, so that's my content. Even though Brenda Schaub, or Brenda in this case, was just a hypothetical name, does the exact same thing on their podcast or many podcasts every day and doesn't see anything wrong with it. So they say, well, I'm going to copyright strike that video because they used my clip. Well, that's fair use. But so the owner of that content, in this particular case, counterclaims and says, bro, this is fair use. I'm willing to defend that in court. 99 times out of 100 or 999 times out of 1,000, the person who got their fees hurt realizes that they're going to have to spend a bunch of money on a lawsuit they're not going to win, so they leave it be and the videos get restored. In this case, paper thin skin Brenda decided that they were going to file a literal lawsuit to pursue taking down these videos. An absolute beta move, but I wouldn't expect anything less. Now that the lawsuit is filed, an email gets sent back to the original creator. At that time, it's basically to say, we've received the attached court complaint in regard to the content. The content will not be reinstated at this time, but the copyright strikes will be resolved unless a court determines the copyright infringement has occurred. If you get a final judgment in your favor, you can submit proof of the video in this thread, and the videos may be reinstored. Here's the problem. YouTube channel is still down. Now, I'm going to send out a tweet and type in with this channel. In my opinion, what's happened here is YouTube has terminated the channel without any evidence of guilt. So essentially, when you have money to waste, like Brenda Paper Thin Skin Schaub is doing here, you get to waste a couple $1,000 and then the YouTube channel is gone. Now, the only option for this creator is going to be to go to court, win, and then submit to YouTube and wait for however long that takes to get their channel restored. This is what I'm asking YouTube, why it's like this. Why does the simple filing of the lawsuit mean the dude's channel's gone? That should not be the case. You can take the videos down in the meantime and wait for them to restore, but I think absolutely unequivocally, these punitive strikes for that channel should be removed in the interim. They should be, it's like a suspended sentence. Why is the channel gone now? So now this kid who probably doesn't have enough money to go to court and win is either going to spend a ton of money they don't have to get back a channel that probably wasn't making a ton of money. I don't mean to be mean, I'm just being honest. But that system allows cowards like Brenda Paper Thin Skin Schaub to take down small channels that criticize him. I guarantee you this clown would not dare strike one of these videos, one of my videos, because he knows he's not only is he going to lose, but I'll build a war chest so large that I'll make him regret it financially for the rest of his life. But they do it to these small channels because they know they can push him around. And even when he's right, or the channel is right, they are guilty until proven innocent. And that is not okay. YouTube, you should be reinstating this kid's channel until such a point in which the court decides that he actually did infringe copyright. Not the other way around. This is backwards. So what I'm asking, and I'll put out a tweet, because even as somebody with 1.2 million subscribers on YouTube, I have nobody to contact there other than to scream and yell on YouTube. But this can't be the way you handle these things. And by the way, you losers at Bent Pixels, get a real job. Like, you all look like pathetic. You all look like you have like a secret stash that your wife doesn't know about, if you know what I'm talking about. You all look like dudes that take your wedding ring off when you travel on the road. Like, I don't care for anybody that works for these companies. They are a bunch of bullies that get paid by even bigger bullies to screw over small creators. And I will continue to cover this until such a point where Sayan's channel is restored. I don't know this kid. He might have 100 videos making fun of me. It doesn't matter. I know that the subreddit that doesn't like Brendan, doesn't care for me. Doesn't matter, because what matters is somebody is abusing the DMCA system to silence a creator, and YouTube's system is so broken that it's working. Team YouTube, please restore his channel until such a point in which Brenda Paper Thin Skin Schaub can prove that he actually infringed, because otherwise you're just going to let anyone take down whatever channel they want for a few $100, and that's not okay. Please help. If you watch this video, make sure you share this video. Get it out there on social media. Let Team YouTube know that this system is either they made a mistake or the system is broken and needs to get fixed.